Hey there guys, how are you? I just got out of bed, it is about 9:20 and the first thing I'll do as usual is making a coffee. Lately I've really been into this vanilla decaf one, it tastes great. So I thought I'd do a day in the life video since it's been a minute. We'll be working through a few coding projects, hopefully eating some good food, editing some videos I got lined up for you, and overall taking it easy. I'd usually hit the gym or go for a run, but as I'll get into shortly, I got pretty seriously sick, so we're skipping that for this one. A few quick updates: if I sound a bit strange, it's because half of my face is temporarily paralyzed. Long story short, I went skiing in Italy while I had a cold. The trip itself was great though. I also got laid off from my full-time software engineering job. Not totally unexpected since the company hasn't been doing too well lately. Luckily, I have some other income streams as you'll see in this video, so I'm not stressed and can take some time to figure out what's next. Coffee's already made, I'm gonna make some oats and then I'll be back to walk you through the projects I'm working on and what I need to get done today. So the oats have been secured. As some of you may recall from my previous videos, I created a link in bio SaaS called Linker. I also launched it on Product Hunt and people started subscribing to it. I was able to scale it to about $3,000 in monthly recurring revenue, and by the way, in the description down below I have a step-by-step video tutorial on how you can implement a SaaS like this yourself with all the common code included. However, while I was watching Euphoria in this Christmas break, I got an email from Stripe. They flagged an issue with my webhook setup for subscription payments. So right now I will jump into fixing it and get back to you guys once I find out what was happening. I thought it'd be interesting for you to watch me debug this issue. I got started by describing to Cursor the problem with a prompt, and there were actually two separate issues that were causing my webhook setup to fail. Firstly, my endpoint destination, meaning the URL the user should post to once a subscription was bought, was flat out wrong. I only had webhook instead of stripe-webhook, and that caused a 404 error response as no page was found under that wrong name. The second problem was that if a potential buyer would use different email addresses for logging into my app and then in the Stripe checkout page, the check on who to assign the Pro plan to in the database would obviously fail. Now I changed the check to be done on the user ID, which was unique per user, and just like that, as you can see on the screen, both of the events were working like a charm now on resend. Now that I figured that out quite quickly and I was also able to deploy the fix and verify it, we can move on to the second project that needs my attention today. But before that, a quick shout out to today's sponsor, TestSprite. If you're building a SaaS like Linker, testing is one of those things that's easy to overlook but can quickly become a bottleneck. TestSprite's MCP server lets you plug automated testing directly into your development workflow, so you can validate features, APIs, and user flows without setting up a complex testing infrastructure yourself. Their starter plan is perfect for solo founders and small teams. It's easy to get started with, affordable, and helps you catch issues early before users do. If you want to ship faster with more confidence, definitely check out TestSprite using the first link in the description down below. Great, so now that I had some lunch and I am over the food coma, we can get back to it. Recently, one of you guys helped me get a new client for my freelance work, which I honestly never thought could happen. I am so excited to work on my terms finally on a project, not having to be constrained by the cuffs a real 9 to 5 puts on you. So that's pretty much how I'll spend the rest of my day. The UI guy finally finished the Figma designs, so I'll jump into Cursor and start implementing away. I noticed in the comments that some of you are curious about a revenue update from my APIs as well as the SaaSes that I've built. So if you want that to be the topic of our next video, leave a comment down below. But besides that, thank you for staying with me up to the end of this one, and until next time, as always, happy coding.